I just love the morning so much. And it's the summertime now, and the days are so long, and the mornings are still a little cooler. And I just really love taking advantage of this time as the world's waking up. I see deer in my yard mostly in the mornings now, and it's just such a beautiful time of day. And I filmed this morning routine for you like last week, and I realized I kind of do a non-morning routine in the summertime. I have a list of things that I really like to do in the morning. Basically, every morning I just pick something off that list, and it's definitely not the same thing every day, which I guess kind of makes it a non-routine. But the routine comes in that I will always listen to what I want, and I do have a list of things that are like energy giving basically, and I just wake up with a different mood every day. So essentially I either like to create, which can look like writing, it can look like filming, it can look like editing, it can look like a few different things. Cross stitch I've picked up again. Yeah, so I like to create or consume. So I'll put on my favorite YouTubers, I'll read, I'll like whatever kind of, basically those two things. I wouldn't really like watch a show or anything first thing, but yeah, just like an inspirational thing that I like to watch, or a book I'm reading, or I like to journal, especially when I just wake up and I feel like my thoughts are going a million miles an hour. I like to get them down on paper first thing, or I like to move. I've been trying to go on walks like earlier and earlier because of the heat coming up in the day and such. It's just so nice in the morning. So basically, I'll pick one of those things and do them. And yeah, I just filmed one of those moments last week, and yeah, did my little morning routine. But I just wanted to share that with you because I feel like when I realized that, and I realized I didn't have to do this regimented thing, but I could still pick between some options every morning, that whatever in that moment I needed to like fill my cup for the day before starting the day, it really helped me like let go of this idea of like a perfect routine and really tune into actually how I'm feeling in a day to day and week to week. Like some weeks I'm super creative, and then the next weeks I need to consume. Like that's just a lot of energy first thing. And like, yeah, it's all a cycle. So this is my morning routine, non-routine, and I hope you guys enjoy. Good morning. Cheers. My first sip. I have been loving getting out like first thing this time in the morning where it's still a little cooler and it's quiet. It's just like trying to soak it in, and it just feels so good out. Like it's not super humid yet. We've had a few humid days, but nothing crazy. It's getting to that shift of like the spring to summer. We're at the like middle of June at the moment. So I'm like integrating kind of my summer routine a little bit more, which basically just involves outside time in the morning when it's cool enough to do any projects, any stuff that I need to do in the garden, and then more so inside computer work in the humid part of the afternoon is kind of my plan. For now, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. My book club is reading Migrations by Charlotte McConaughey this month, and I am really enjoying it so far. I'm not too far. It's not a huge book. I can tell it's going to be sad, but I'm like kind of ready for it. And then I also like to just journal in the morning. I don't even do it every morning. I notice when I don't, I guess. I can feel kind of in my head, so I just enjoy journaling first thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I just realized it's been a year since I started this journal, which I'm pretty proud that I stuck to it. I don't know, sometimes I can be journaling pretty consistently in a specific journal and then start to get a weird energy from it, which might sound silly, or just like not vibe with it anymore and need to switch. But something was infused with this one that kept me for a whole year, and I still have so much. And it's crazy because like I've done so many morning pages, which is 3 like full pages a day in this. Like I did maybe 2 or 3 months of morning pages, and somehow I don't know, just must be a lot of paper. But it's kind of cool to be like, oh, I've had this for a year. Hello, guys. It is the next day. This leaf opened up. It's just so amazing to see a plant basically be like beheaded and just come back to life. I literally just had my breakfast yesterday and ended up running some errands and forgetting that I was filming, because typically I don't do like a full sequence of like a specific thing. I'm just like bopping around throughout the week and then putting it all together. So I completely slipped my mind, and errands aren't typically a part of my normal morning routine anyway, so I figured I'd pop back on today to sort of pick up where I left off. So I've already kind of done my like, I'll either journal or read or like both. So I did a little reading this morning and just kind of finishing up my coffee. And yeah, I'm at the next point where I basically kind of like to plan out my day a little bit based on what's going on. Yeah, I just need to sort of check in and start that planning process. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I might have mentioned before, but I've really been trying to kind of switch my schedule. Instead of doing all my computer work and stuff in the morning, doing it in the heat of the afternoon and doing all my outside things in the morning or evening. I might do some wildflowers, which I did some last week. I don't know if I've added them to a video yet, but they're starting to pop up, so I'm like, okay, I know it works. Like, so I'm like, okay, I know, like, oh, there's this black cat. I think the crows are warning me about this black cat going by my chicken coop. They're okay. I think it was just trying to go under, but it's kind of a mean black cat, so I don't know what it was up to. But today specifically, we were kind of planning to have a fire night with some friends, though it might rain. I'll check. I'm just scared. Oh. Huh. Oh, it's worms. It's literally worms. Do you see that worm? Well, they would love that. You're such a strong guy. You scared me. These are the wildflowers I planted. You can kind of see like them coming up. Okay, if I didn't share that clip, I just stopped and dealt with what ended up being earthworms, but they make these mounds up from under the ground, and sometimes it'll be under the chicken coop or in the chicken coop, and that's fine. But this one, I typically find them just in the morning, and it's like, oh, there's just this little mound, but it's like an earthworm mound. But this one was like actively moving. And so I was like, that's gotta be like a rat or a snake or something. So I got them all out, and then I just saw a bunch, or I saw one earthworm appear at the surface. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah, that's basically my morning routine, is staying present, taking care of issues. Like, it's already kind of sticky today, or maybe that just kind of stressed me out a little bit. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of clean and get ready for a fire night, potentially, if not board games. Do some garden tasks that need to be done before it rains for a week. And I'll probably film a little bit in the morning during that, and then go ahead and hop on the computer. I still need to write. I always send my newsletter out on Monday, and I need to write that for Monday. It's Friday right now, so I need to write that, finish it up. I basically have an idea of what I'm going to talk about. I have really enjoyed like just that space and writing again. So anyway, let's see what else. I think that's all. But yeah, this is like kind of the end of my like morning routine. Is I'll typically just sort of plan out my day and then start doing it. I think next week I'll probably be able to hone in on this routine a little bit better, especially Well, I don't know if it's gonna rain all week. I might just revert back, but we'll kind of see. I am such a free, flowy person that it's good for me to have routines, but then I want to break them. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's always a little bit of both. Like, I thrive on the routine, but I also thrive on like a spontaneous day. But if I always have spontaneous days, I'm not going to thrive. And if I always have routine, I'm not going to thrive. So it's really about just checking in every morning and being like, okay, what am I actually doing today? What feels right? Do I need to mix it up and go run some errands? Do I need to, I don't know, plan some social stuff this week because I've been feeling lonely? Or, like, yeah, what's the missing link of this week? I like to ask myself. So, um, that is kind of my morning routine. I know it's been very chatty, but yeah. So, I hope you have a great rest of your week and morning, day. So, I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great one.